Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make one of my absolute favorite dishes in the entire world. It is my stuffed braised calamari. Now this is a dish that is traditionally served on Christmas Eve, so I'm very thrilled to be able to share it with you around this time of year. And let's just go with the ingredients and we'll get started and we'll chit chat all the way through. I'm going to need some tomato puree, some Italian peeled crushed tomatoes, some plain breadcrumbs, some Kalamata olives pitted, some capers, hot pepper flakes, garlic, fresh parsley, and of course you're going to need some clean whole squid, calamari, however you call them, some white wine, and of course the three essentials, salt and pepper, and some olive oil. And you're also going to need a few basil leaves for the end. Okay, so Christmas Eve, to me as an Italian, I don't know about you guys out there, if you know anyone that's Italian, but Christmas Eve, it's all about the 7 fishes. We do 7 different dishes, including seafood, obviously, and this is one of the things that's on the table, and it is my favorite. It is stuffed braised calamari. So we're going to make a stuffing for the calamari. We're going to need about a half a cup of plain breadcrumbs, about a half a cup. We're going to need some capers. Let me just drain these out, like so, about a tablespoon and a half. That's perfect. I'm going to put in some Kalamata olives. I'm just going to give these a rough chop, and these have already been pitted. You're going to need about 2 to 3 tablespoons of them, nicely finely chopped. Into the bowl. Okie doke. Now I'm just going to chop up some fresh flat leaf parsley, about 2 tablespoons of that as well. Put that into the bowl as well. And now we're going to take just a tiny bit of garlic, not very much, because garlic can overpower, and we're not sauteing it first. So about half to 1 clove, a small clove of garlic, finely minced, into the bowl. And that's just basically our stuffing. We're going to put in about a tablespoon of olive oil. That's just regular olive oil, not extra virgin. I'm going to season this with some salt and some pepper. Just like so. Not too much salt because we have the salty capers and olives. And you just want this to kind of come together. And that looks like it's about good enough. If we have to add a tiny bit more breadcrumbs, then do, but this should be good. Okay. Time to fill them up. I'm going to take my clean squid, and I'm just going to use a small little teaspoon and just work the filling in. Just like so. And you want to go about 3/4 of the way full. You don't want to go all the way up because we're going to have to secure this. I'm actually going to do this over the bowl, so if I lose anything, it goes right back in. Okay, first one done. Take a toothpick and just go through it like so to secure it. Okay, 1 done, 5 to go. Last one, secured with a toothpick. Now your fishmonger is probably going to give you a few tentacles when you order your clean calamari, and that's perfectly fine. They're going to flavor up that sauce beautifully. Alright, let's head over to the stove and let's start cooking because I cannot hardly wait any longer to eat this. I have a non-stick skillet with high sides preheating over medium-high heat. And I have about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. And I'm going to add in my garlic. And I just want to cook the garlic until it starts to cook down and gets lightly brown. Just like a couple minutes. And then we're going to add in the rest of our ingredients. It's been about a minute or so. So I'm going to add in my hot pepper flakes. You can add as much or as little as you want. But you definitely have to have some in there. This dish is really traditionally served on Christmas Eve, in my house anyway. There's so many different seafood dishes served on Christmas Eve, and I love it because seafood's my favorite. So I always look forward to it. So now at this point, we're going to add in our crushed peeled Italian tomatoes, like so. Just give this a quick little toss, and you don't have to wait much longer to add in your wine. Now, reason why I didn't add the wine before I added the tomatoes is because I don't want all the alcohol to cook out. Because what's going to happen is you want the alcohol to cook out if you're cooking this for about 10 minutes. But because this is going to cook for about 45 minutes, I won't have any flavor left. So this is going to be really, really good. So I have that in. I'm just going to add in a little bit of tomato puree just to give me a little bit more of a saucy consistency. I guess about a quarter cup. Toss this around and let this warm up, and then we're adding our calamari. The sauce, it just came up to a boil, so at this point I'm going to put in, nestle in our calamari. Whoops, the tentacles in there too. Just make sure that they're covered in the sauce. There you go. And you want to just turn this down to pretty low. As low as it'll go, really. And partially leave this uncovered just a little bit for the steam to escape. And let this cook for about 45 minutes, checking on it periodically and just giving it a stir to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom. My calamari's been cooking for about 45 minutes. I just put the heat up to medium now. And it's just perfect, just right as it should be. I'm just going to taste it a little bit. I know I need seasoning. Definitely need seasoning, but that sauce has so much flavor from that calamari being cooked in it. It's crazy good. Okay, salt and pepper to taste. I happen to like lots of salt. And just a few fresh leaves of basil. Just like so. Turning this off. Alright, I'll meet you back at the table so we can eat it. Here we go. Look at that. Is that not amazing? This looks like Christmas. I just want to take a toothpick out so I can cut one and just show you what it looks like. Whoops. If I can get the toothpick off. Here we go. We just cut into this. Oh yeah. Look at that. It smells incredibly good. I can barely even describe it. Whoops, I lost some of my filling there. Just gonna give it a quick taste. Mmm. It's so good. Best stuffed calamari you will ever have. In my family, we usually serve this either over linguine, or we just take day-old crusty bread, put it at the bottom of the bowl, and just scoop all that over the top. It's so good. I hope you guys have enjoyed spending time with me. To get this recipe and other recipes, check out my website, www.laureninthekitchen.com. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Bye-bye. Guys, I wanted to introduce you to a wonderful website called ItaliaLiving.com. Now, if you've been watching my show for a while, then you know that I'm Italian. I was born and raised there for half of my life, so needless to say, everything I do, cook, it revolves around my culture. And if you guys are as in love with Italian culture as I am, you should really check out this website. It's www.italialiving.com. And they basically showcase everything that the best of Italy has to offer. From travel, to the wonderful food and wine, to fragrance, to fashion, you name it, it's there. Now, trust me, you're definitely not going to get tired or bored on ItalianLiving.com. They have a wide variety of topics to choose from videos to websites to VIP offers to celebrity interviews. Now remember, if you're looking for that perfect bottle of wine or that awesome Italian getaway, check out ItalianLiving.com first. It's your fine living and luxury portal to the charm and elegance of Italian lifestyle.